Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. New
Check in.
background.
New background. Who
Harrison
this?
unlocked a new background. Who this?
Oh no, I don't like this. But welcome. This is episode 67 of the NgoVo Convo podcast, where two stupids make a. What is it this time, Veronica?
Hype.
Yes, that's correct. It is
And
hype.
right.
That's right.
Oh,
It's hype.
See,
See?
so yeah.
We're getting it. We're getting it.
Two brains.
Two brains, one brain cell. Easy.
Yeah.
Wait.
Easy.
Don't worry about it. But I'm your host, Harrison No, and I'm joined by Veronica Vo. She's over here.
Right here.
Yeah. Camera's
He's
weird.
over there.
My setup's different, but it's kind of the same. Don't worry about it. Again. But if you're new here, we both just want to excuse to talk about anything that ranges from animated comics, but really just to clean up our never-ending backlog. And after today, it really is going to be never-ending. Like, let's be real here. But also, some
Very
would say
much.
conversing.
Wow, like NgoVo Convo, NgoVo Convo, like
NgoVo Convo, yes.
podcast.
Way to jump
Yeah.
the gun. I know you're excited. You want to talk about this stuff today. When we will.
we gotta do
couple
it
seconds.
today.
Because you can watch every episode of ours on youtube.com or listen to it as a podcast by searching up NgoVo Convo, like you said, NgoVo Convo, on your podcast service of choice.
We're on 10 different platforms.
All 10 and more.
Plus YouTube
And our videos on Spotify now.
and Spotify. Yeah.
Yeah. Always forget to add that. But in this episode, we're actually going to be talking about D23. Because we talked about D22, like, what was it? 30 episodes ago, it feels like.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So it was called like Disney Plus Day last year.
Yeah.
And that was episode like 33 last year.
Yeah.
So it's been a while.
It's been a while. But there's
Yeah.
not really. It's kind of
So
hard.
there was like a Disney Plus Day this year, but it was like the Thursday before D23 Expo.
Yeah.
So it like jump started the weekend. But
Mhm.
yeah, it was weird. But everything that was announced for Disney like happened during this
Yeah.
Expo.
Yeah.
That was
But-
basically what happened.
Don't worry about it. But the hard
Don't
part
worry
is
about
like, you don't really have to watch anything, but kind of do, because it's a lot of sequels to stuff, or maybe not.
Yeah.
I feel like all the Disney stuff proper is like new stuff, while like all the Star Wars Marvel is kind of like you may have to watch stuff.
Sequel-y.
Yeah. So if we spoil anything, we'll kind of give a heads up.
Yes.
Kind of.
Kind of.
But yeah, other than that, and we'll just get into it. But by the way, we're sponsored by Anchor, and we'll get into that later. All right,
a little
Veronica.
later. I feel like this is going to be a long.
Yeah, it's gonna be
episode.
kind of long. So
Yeah.
let's just start off with the first half. So essentially, the Friday, right, was when it launched. Is that what it was?
Yeah, Friday.
Friday?
Yeah, so Friday was like Marvel games, which I was gonna write down, but then one of our friend that is not caught up on anything, has said that Marvel games is like not that good. So I decided to take them out.
But
there
they
is,
dropped
like,
a lot
a-
of stuff, but yeah, it's a lot more
Yeah.
like mobile heavy, I think.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but there are some new things. I was gonna say that is very subjective, because is it the same one that is the reason we started this podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. He has
Okay, I won't listen to
very
him then.
specific taste. But I will also concur. I wasn't gonna add it anyway, because it's one of those
Yeah.
it was unexpected. I didn't
Yeah.
expect them to have a game section, but they do have a lot of
I
things
agree.
that are Disney geared, so it makes sense. But
Yeah. And I think the biggest one that was like dropping for Marvel games was a new untitled Captain America Black Panther game.
it was
set
the
in,
World
like-
War II one, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
set in the world. Yeah. World
Yeah.
War II.
And I think the big thing was like, it's not T'Challa, or it's not.
Yeah, it's not T'Challa.
Yeah, because it's World War II, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And then the other one was Gargoyle. The video game's getting remastered. AKA the cartoon that we watched as a kid on Saturdays. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's getting
Okay,
remastered. Yeah.
that's cool. That's actually
Yeah.
cool. I totally forgot. Yeah, I only saw like snippets of like the big titles
Big titles. Yeah.
that I cared about, but
Yeah. But anyway,
But it was
we're getting
lackluster.
a little off topic.
it was like
Yeah, but Friday was like Disney live action and Pixar and like Walt Disney like animation
yeah. So
stuff.
we'll talk of those talk about those first before the break. So let's start off like you said, Disney live action. It was so they start like first one on the list is Disenchanted. For those that watched the Enchanted movie, that was like in 20.
Oh, that was like 15 years ago, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But they're making it's a streamed movie, right? It's a Disney Plus movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's just gonna be a sequel. They're bringing most of the cast back actually, so that's actually really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the, I forget Patrick Dempsey, right? It's coming back.
Yeah, Patrick Dempsey, Amy.
Amy, yeah.
Amy something. One of the Amy's.
I'm just gonna look it up now. Let's see. Disenchanted. Yeah, Patrick Dempsey, James Martin. Oh yeah, James Marsden. Idina Menzel. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's like a lot. Yeah, Amy Adams. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I just remember seeing that back then. Hocus Pocus 2.
Yes.
I'm surprised.
Coming out September 30th.
September
Disney
30th?
Plus. Yeah, in a couple weeks.
Right before. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Right before October. Hit that Halloween vibes.
Exactly.
National Treasure TV. So this is the series?
Yeah.
Edge of History.
TV series.
National Treasure TV, Edge of History. Streaming December 14th on Disney Plus. Then there's the next one, Peter Pan and Wendy. Live action, because there is a live action with Robin Williams. Or that's just called Pan.
A long time ago.
That's just called Pan.
Yeah.
But this one's streaming in 2023. Yeah. Jude Law's Captain Hook. That's actually pretty cool.
He's getting his Disney money. He was in Captain Marvel. He's in something else that we'll talk about later, and he's in this. Like,
he's all the things.
Yeah.
Little Mermaid live action. They finally they announced it. This is the first time they announced the date, right? Or was the date already announced?
The first time they announced the date and then the new logo and a trailer.
Right.
Yeah.
Was this one of those trailers that was only audience only, or was there an actual one?
There was. It's basically a teaser trailer. It was like 40 seconds, I think.
Okay.
It was of Hallie singing underwater.
Oh, yep, I see it. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Okay, it was just that.
This one was a little controversy.
This one has some controversy.
Because people don't think... People were thinking like she should have had like more red hair. Like the color. If you're looking at the trailer.
Yeah.
But I mean, she's ginger, like, yeah. And people just don't like the color of her skin. And they're like, why are you going like outside of what the cartoon that we know? I think the argument here is that like it doesn't, at this time and age, we don't really need to fight about color or anything. I think she'll be good.
It's that gray area. I think it'll be fine. I'm just gonna wait and see. That's fine. I guess I'll just wait till the movie comes out. The next one is where I was actually very surprised, but also like kind of weirded out. It's Mufasa. They're making a live action prequel to Lion King called Mufasa coming in 2024. I was like, okay, I guess we're just gonna gut punch people again. But is this gonna be, when they say live action, it's gonna be like the Lion King, right? Live action?
Yeah.
That's where I was like,
yeah.
Okay.
So the Lion King at live action from 2019. So it's gonna be like a prequel to that movie, which was okay back then. It was okay.
It was okay. I wasn't super jazzed. I mean, I was jazzed about like how they got a lot of voice actors, but I don't like the live action aspect of it. It felt more bland in comparison. So, but we'll see. Compared to the animated version, the original.
Yeah.
They have Snow White live action coming to 2024. Gal Gadot is the evil queen. I'm very confused on this.
I agree. I saw Gal Gadot and I was like, huh?
Because I thought that was fine. I was more confused with Snow White because I thought there was a movie, but there wasn't.
No, there's never been. Well,
no,
are you thinking
Huntsman.
about
the
Huntsman?
One, but that's not.
Yeah. But that's not true, like Snow White. Yes.
So that's what got me confused. But
yeah.
And then Haunted House, the ride, based on the ride.
Based on the ride.
Yes, is getting a movie as well. And then Willow, an original series starring Warwick Davis, streaming November 30th, is from that. Okay, this is from that movie, right? That old one?
Yeah.
The 80s?
It's from the old 80s.
I remember, because I remember
Willow.
like walking around like Best Buy seeing
Yeah.
DVDs,
The CDs.
CDs,
DVDs.
all that. And with the, yeah.
VHS. It's part of VHS, let's be honest.
I don't remember seeing VHS though, but I was too young at that point.
But yeah, they just dropped this. This was probably the most anticipated item for Friday was Willow.
Was Willow? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember watching it, or if I did, I don't remember anything because I was too young.
I don't
probably.
remember it too much, but I remember the poster
I
of
remember the
Warwick,
poster,
like
yeah.
everywhere.
Every time.
But it's like, it's a fantasy like adventure, so there's like magic, dragons,
Yes.
all that
So
sorts.
pretty excited for that, to actually watch it. I think if anything, I'd probably watch the old one and then watch this one maybe. We'll see. But
Yeah.
so that's everything for Disney live action. So now we're gonna jump into the field trip, and go to Pixar.
Oh no! Why you say field trip?
Because that's all they ever do. They just hit you in
Yeah,
the
that's true.
fields. They take you on a field trip, and it's just fun. Like for
Yeah.
instance, Inside Out 2, which is following Riley's head as a teenager with the new emotions introduced,
Yeah.
which is actually kind of cool. It's coming out on June 14th, 2024. Do you expect a sequel on this one?
I did not, because this was one of the movies that I thought it ended well. Like it just didn't need it. But I feel like Pixar is milking a lot of stuff lately. So yeah, it was a surprise. This was one of the surprise ones.
But it was a fun movie. A lot of people did like watching Inside Out. I did too as well. I guess it was always
fun.
the joke of like, oh, imagine if you got like a movie of like when she's a teenager or when she's in college. Imagine those emotions. And I'm like,
I'm sure they'll do a teenager one, a college one, an adult one.
No
They'll
need to milk it.
probably milk this for
need to
a little
milk
bit.
it.
A little bit.
all right. And then there's Elemental that comes out June 16th, 2023. I think I see the, what does it say?
You probably saw. So it was like you probably saw the woman, which is like a flame.
Yes.
looking,
next to the water one. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be.
People are really excited about this one
This
too.
looked cool. It was like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember seeing this still on Twitter. So that looked pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
2023. Win or Lose will be out in fall 2023. I think you added the note here.
Yeah, I did.
It was.
So it's about this like softball or like baseball team. And apparently it just shows like from the perspective of like the kids and like how they think about winning or losing.
Yeah.
It looks cute.
Yeah.
Like the poster looks really cute. Nothing wrong.
Because I think it was the one with like
I knew it
the
was gonna be
coach like
Pixar-y.
holding his head or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I saw that tweet too. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I think that Pixar always has like these, honestly, like really normal looking stuff. Like, you don't expect it, but then you know it's Pixar. You're like, oh, okay, it's going to be, I'm going to cry, I guess, that day.
I can't go into work. I'm going to
Because
cry.
I'm just going to cry. And then Elio, that is coming out March 1st. Yeah, 2024. This was the spoil with the space censored thing, right? Or centered.
Yeah.
Because I saw him like have like he actually had like an eye patch and like a cape and
Yeah,
stuff.
he's like a galactical like
Ambassador.
ambassador or
something.
something. He becomes like basically an adventurer.
Yeah.
And so
Es-
it looks really cool.
Oh, essentially, it was like an ambassador for essentially the United Nation of Aliens.
It looks
Just
cool.
okay. See again, and then again, there's like just a bunch of stuff that Pixar just makes it look normal, but then also out there.
They're gonna make us cry. I think Elemental will be.
I think
the
Elemental.
next big thing.
Yes, I have a feeling. I feel like Inside Out will just be milked, honestly,
Yep. As like one of those sequel movies,
because I think like
sequel-y movies.
Toy Story did those sequel-y things, but it's like it was able to pull in the old audience, and that's why it can get box office no problem. I mean, not saying that it wasn't bad, but it's like I don't think it hit like 4 felt like it was just extending from 3, I think 2 was another hard hitting one. It's like that.
But
kind
it still
of thing.
pulled us.
But it still pulled.
Like
No, yeah.
especially kids from the 90s. Like we still went out.
Yep. But
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know about Inside Out 2.
Yeah, because Inside Out came out what 10 years ago?
10 years ago, roughly.
10-ish, 11 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
So those kids are probably entering or exiting high school or entering college.
Yeah.
So they might not remember it by the time.
No, it might be the same
this-
same idea
Yeah, it might
actually.
be.
Because it's the same
Yeah.
thing for us where Toy Story was we were super young, and then we were
Yeah,
entering
that's
college.
true.
We watched Toy Story like 3, for instance.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Anyway, but that's everything for Pixar, and we can jump into the Walt Disney Animation Studio section. Essentially, just their animation sector.
Basically, their animation.
That's not
section,
Pixar. That's not Pixar.
Yeah. Not Pixar, but still
But
animation.
still animation. Yeah. That's a hard
These
part.
licenses are weird. I'm like,
Super weird. All right. Zootopia will feature 6 original stories that will come out in November 9th, 2022. Is that just shorts? Do we know if that's just shorts or if that's like...
they're shorts.
Okay.
They're shorts. Yeah.
I feel like this...
But they follow like the main characters.
Yeah, I just feel like that's like the trend right now where it's sometimes short, sometimes not.
Yeah, they're shorts.
All right. And then let's see. I'm good at Iwaju.
Yes.
Okay.
You watch it.
Will be coming out 2023. Journeying into a futuristic version of Lagos, Nigeria, with the first look of Disney animation and... I'm going to butcher this. And Kugali Iwaju?
Yes.
What's up with this?
So basically they
I missed this one. I didn't see this one. Yeah.
Oh, they partnered with like a Nigerian company.
Uh-huh.
And so they're basically making a new animated movie, and it's going to be following like Nigerian children.
Okay, but like futuristic.
But in a futuristic look.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks really, really cool.
Yeah?
It looks like slick.
Let me see. I missed
Yeah,
this.
the poster looks pretty
I didn't
good.
even see the poster. That's the thing. That's what I was like. Huh. Oh, no. I did see it. I didn't know that's what it was.
I'm pretty sure you did see it. Yeah.
They were running through the town. There's like that orange purple thing. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I did see it. That looks cool. Okay. I just didn't know what it was called. I just saw the thumbnail or whatever.
Oh, the thumbnail?
Yeah. All right. Moana, TV show coming out in 2024.
They're milking it. They're totally milking Moana.
Surprisingly milking it because I didn't think it was... I thought it was okay as a movie. I didn't think it was like the next big thing.
I agree. But a lot of people like loved it. I mean,
I think, yeah.
But it was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay. I agree.
Yeah. The last one. This is the one I was actually pretty interested in. Was Wish, Disney animation feature film for 2023. This one was the one exploring essentially the dreaming star and like the whole idea of why so many
Like wishing.
all the characters wishing upon the star.
Yeah.
And how it came to be and how all that stuff. I thought I was like, oh, I'm very interested because it's always a trope. It's always a thing in a lot of Disney movies. So this would be really cool.
And they're doing this because it's the 100th year anniversary
That makes sense.
of Disney. Yeah.
That's so cool. See, there's like little things like this where I'm like, this is really cool. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they did a new intro, the Disney intro. You know, the star and like, they made a whole new intro. So it's like bigger and like you're following the star's like path to the Disney building.
Oh,
and
that's
it's
really cool. Damn.
Yeah. So I think that's why Wish is now a TV or a film.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't wait. That one's pretty cool.
I agree.
You want to take a break? Because that's everything for... That's essentially everything from like animation and Pixar and live action.
Yeah.
Mainly Disney. Now we're going to go into their Monopoly section.
Stop. Oh my god.
You know what you heard what I said.
I can't with
You
you.
heard what I said. We're going to take a quick break to talk about our sponsors.
On today's episode, we are sponsored by Anchor. It is a free podcast hosting service that we actually use. We've been using Anchor since we've started the podcast. It's because there are creation tools that allow us to record and edit the podcast right from our phones and computers. A huge plus for us is that Anchor would distribute our podcast to all platforms such as Spotify, Apple iTunes, Google Podcasts, and many more. It really is everything that you need to make a podcast all in one spot. Please download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm, anchor.fm to get started.
Veronica.
Harrison.
You ready to talk about the monopolistic section of Disney and how they just are taking over the world?
Yes.
Cool.
Let's talk about
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Do you want me to continue or do you want to take over from here?
Do you want to take a little break? I feel like the last item will be very big, so I'll give you that, and you just take a break.
Okay.
Yourself.
Okay.
Have you seen Bad Batch?
No, I've been asked this. I've been asked this all weekend. Like everyone saw that, and they're like, "Have you seen it?" I was like, "No." Have you seen the last season of Clone Wars? I'm like, "No."
No.
So I know what I'm watching soon.
Because season 2 of the Bad Batch has been announced, and it's going to begin January 4th, 2023. And hence, the backlog, because that's part of my backlog too.
Never ending.
I've heard great things about Bad Batch, so we'll probably have to put that on our list.
It is on the list.
Oh,
for sure.
Tales of the Jedi is coming to Disney Plus. It's a original short, so 6 of them. It's going to be streaming on October 26th.
It looks so cool.
It looks really good. So it's the prequel era stories, and it focuses on just like what's his name?
They mentioned one looks like Count Dooku and Qui-Gon, Mace Windu's in it. They are touching a bit on like Anakin and Ahsoka. At first I was kind of confused with like the focus, but then they said shorts. I'm like, okay, it'll probably be like 6 different stories of like different parts of prequel era. Yeah.
And the trailer looks pretty good.
It looks really cool. It looks cool to see
it's
young
Clone
Dooku.
War animation vibes.
Yeah. But
yeah.
I'm really excited to see like Dooku and like Qui-Gon and how that, because it looks like they're exploring like how it happens to an extent. I'm like, ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, and I believe it starts as soon as like Padma dies, so it's her funeral.
Yeah.
In the trailer, it's her funeral.
Yeah, it shows that first.
Yep.
But I guess we'll see the order, but it'll be random stuff going about.
I mean, it's coming out next month, so we'll see. We'll see.
I really hope I don't have to watch too much for that, but I feel like I will. So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, there's a new Star Wars TV show. I think it's a TV show. Or movie. I don't know which one, but it's called Star Wars Skeleton Crew, and it's a new story set in the New Republic. And guess what? Jude Law is in it.
Wow, he is milking that Disney money.
He truly is. This is his like 3rd project in like 3 years with Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. He's like jumping around each Monopoly.
I'll take it. Jude Law's fun to watch.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. So they tease that. They tease Ahsoka, live action TV show.
But no
trailer.
Yeah.
No trailer. But they did do a sneak peek photo of Rosie.
Yes.
Rosa? Yeah. She was there, and she was like super excited about it. So it's coming out, I believe, either next year or like early 2024. I don't remember. Yeah. Have you seen Visions, season 1?
I've only seen I think I've only seen half.
Okay.
But I like how Volume 2 is announced, so I will continue to watch more.
For next year.
Have you seen it?
Yeah. No, I haven't, but it's on my list.
It's fun. No, it's really cool. It's really cool because it's a lot of different animations or anime studios that did animation.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
So.
But this final announcement, I believe we're a little too excited for it. but someone called The Mandalorian season 3 is coming back.
What do you mean? This is season like what? 4? 3.5? What are you talking about?
Yeah, 3. Streaming next year. Originally, people were saying it was going to be February 2023, but they took out February.
They just said spring
next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I like the vibe they're going again with this, because it seems like it's just going back to like kind of season 1-ish, where it's just like cowboy-esque stuff, or like it doesn't feel, it's Star Wars without having to feel like Star Wars-y, you know?
Star Wars-y, yeah. I agree.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Before we get into our favorite subject, let's talk about just other
Random
items.
stuff that we don't
Random
know where to
stuff,
put
really.
because it's all random stuff, random Disney stuff.
Yeah, it's other random, like, either Disney adaptations or, like, movies. The first one's really popular. Indiana Jones 5 is coming out.
But, yeah, because Harrison Ford is apparently down to do it one more time.
Yeah. There's a story about Chris Pratt wanting to reboot this, but Harrison Ford is like, Indiana Jones dies with me. Hence why I think this is why 5 is coming out. I feel like Harrison Ford is like that stubborn old man that's like,
no, there was a photo.
My character.
Did you see the photo with him and what's his name? I can never remember. Quan.
Yeah.
There's a
the little kid.
Yeah, someone
like
showed like someone did a photo of like him where it was like 40 years ago when he's sitting on Harrison Ford's lap, and in this one they just showed them hugging each other, and I was like,
it was so cute.
Harrison Ford actually looks happy.
No, he does, and it was so cute.
Because he actually looked like he was smiling. I was like, oh, and like, he just has like this RBF face typically.
But I also think Harrison enjoys Indiana Jones more than the Star Wars fandom. So I think that's why Indiana Jones is like.
That's why he's always willing to go back, to an extent. To an extent.
But he's getting very old, so I think.
But I like how he was like, yeah, that this dies with me.
Yeah, I thought that was so funny. I was like, okay, Chris
Pratt,
no
one's touching
it's a line. Yeah, no one's touching it.
He's like, you can reboot Jurassic, or you can do a Jurassic Park reboot, but you ain't touching this.
Oh yeah, I don't think they should. Reboots are very like popular lately, and I just don't like them too much.
Yeah, I don't think they should. Yeah, I agree. I don't think they should.
Yeah. Okay, this next series, I think we're both very excited about it, but also cautious with where it's going. Cautious. Yeah. Percy Jackson and the Olympians. It's a TV series. It's coming to Disney Plus soon. They've added it onto the Disney Plus website.
On the website.
Looks like it's coming out in 2024. The trailer looks really good.
It looks so good.
Looks like they're following the books.
It looks like they have enough time to follow the books. Yeah. I mean, the author's on it too. Like, he's all on board with it.
Yeah.
Because I remember he boycotted the movies. And then he was like, no, this one, yes, he's on the project. He's, he's giving it its blessing, essentially.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait.
We're both excited for it. The movie, when we were, in high school, was not that good. We were very disappointed.
It's very cringe.
But But Percy Jackson's played by Walker Scobell? I don't know who. Yeah. But he looks exactly like how Percy would look from the books.
Yes.
I'm pretty excited how accurate that is.
So, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they didn't make some 30-year-old play 12-year-olds. So I think we're good. We're good on that. The next one, you know what? Michelle Yeoh, she's been working hard this year. She is in another adaptation. It's called American Born Chinese. I think it's coming out probably relatively soon. It's just following a Chinese family, how they're adapting to American life and stuff. So, looks pretty good.
Really interesting.
Michelle Yeoh, working her booty off.
Working.
Yeah, she's just working.
All that money.
All that money. I don't know if you were a High School Musical fan. Back when Zac Efron, Vanessa Hudgens, Ashley Tisdale. Okay, I was.
I know.
A big fan.
I remember having to watch that movie multiple times.
In theater, yeah.
No.
In theaters,
in
right?
class.
Really?
they would make us sit there in class because it was voted.
Oh, that's torture.
Yeah, like all the guys were just sitting there like, I'm not watching this.
Yeah.
There's no point.
Well, if you didn't know, there's a TV series, and season 4 has been renewed. And the hype thing about this is that the original cast is actually coming back for a little bit, just to see. Like, they're kind of doing like a what happened like 10 years later type of thing with the original characters. So some are coming back.
Yeah. I thought, wasn't Corbin Blue already a part of the show, or was that just like, or was he, okay.
No, he is.
Okay.
He's a teacher, I think.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or, yeah. So I was like, but they're bringing more people back.
Yeah. Like, Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens, they were at the original East High School in Utah at the same time, and they posted like at the same time at the same place. So everyone was like speculating, and now it makes sense why.
Yep, now it makes sense.
They were there.
Because they did post that.
Yeah, they did.
I remember hearing about that.
Did you ever watch the Santa Claus movies
with Tim Allen?
Tim Allen?
Yes.
Well, there's another movie coming out, streaming November 16th.
And it's called The Santa Clauses?
The Santa Clauses.
Oh.
So, I don't know how I feel about that, because he's been playing Scott Calvin for a long time. The first movie came out in like 99 or something.
Yeah.
Like we were very young when the first
I
movie
remember
came out.
seeing it like, again, going in Best Buy around Christmas time. I'd see it on the big screens and it'd always be playing.
And like VHS, like on the VHS.
Or it's always like the advertisement on VHS or DVD and all that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That would be cool. I mean, I'll probably just watch it for nostalgia purposes. So.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, Harrison, this last part is very long, so we probably have to split it. But surprise, we're gonna be talking about Marvel.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot of hype, and it's a lot of like, it's a mixed bag, in my opinion.
It is, and we can talk about that too.
Okay.
About why.
Let's talk about the drops. What's dropping, Veronica?
Let's drop it. They gave us Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. Still going to be dropping in November this year. They did do an extended clip to the audience only, not to the world.
What's new?
Yeah, it's basically Angela Bassett's like queen character. She's telling the world basically that Black Panther is gone. That's the extended clip. So yeah, I think it'll be good. We'll see where this goes. I'm excited for it, but also really sad.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be heart-wrencher, honestly.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Ironheart, which we did talk about in one of our news dumpies, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
we two news dumpies.
We touched on it because of I think also the Black Panther trailer react too.
Yeah, that too. Well, they gave us a new logo and a little teaser. Anthony Ramos, I don't know if you know who he is. He was the main character in The Heights.
Yes.
He's like this.
I do remember.
He's going to be playing the villain, the Hood, in Ironheart.
The Hood.
Yes.
Not
there
from
was
Star City.
No, not him. No. Wrong universe.
Oops. My bad.
Oops. There was a teaser, audience only, and it's really funny because I was following IGN like on Twitter all day yesterday because Saturday was like a big day for Marvel and Star Wars and everything, and the audience they were like, sorry, we couldn't really like post like take videos or photos because Kevin was watching.
I love it.
I was like, Kevin. Okay, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. There is a direct link for this third Ant-Man and Avengers
that's on my end.
Oh. Yeah, so there's a direct link from this third trail. I don't hear it. From this third Ant-Man to Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. Paul Rudd has said that Scott Lang is going to have a big impact on this next phase, and I was like,
Like he did in the last one?
Yeah.
Because he saved the...
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry. That... What was it? The rat or something saved the universe? Never mind. I take it
I
back.
think the rat saved. Yeah. So we'll see. But also, Randall Park's coming back as Jimmy Woo.
Can't wait.
I can't wait.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
With more magic tricks.
Yeah. Werewolf by Night has been officially announced by Marvel.
And streaming on Halloween, I'm assuming.
Yes. Streaming
Do you
on
know what that is?
Halloween. How did you know? I don't, but there is a trailer out.
There's a trailer.
We could probably,
Did see that.
It's from the like the thumbnail. It's like a black and white themed TV series.
Yeah.
So.
It's obscure. It seems like so.
Yeah, it is. Well, Secret Invasion. They dropped a trailer yesterday. It's coming out in 2023. I will not say who's in it because I have it in the notes. But yeah, it's gonna look cool, I think.
You're not gonna say who's in it? What are you talking about?
No.
Oh.
I think it's a spoiler.
Okay,
so.
that's fair. You know what? That is fair.
Yeah. So I was like, no thanks. But yeah, it's coming out next year. People say, I haven't seen the trailer yet, but people have said it looks darker than all the other, like anything they've seen. So darker than Loki.
I believe it because it's probably more of a thriller because it deals with the scroll. So
yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, Armor Wars. They got a new logo, and that's all they really dropped about it.
Is that the one?
And
with,
it's set.
Is that the one with War Machine?
Yeah.
I forgot about this one. Honestly.
Yeah, and it's set right after Secret Invasion, so they're gonna begin filming it next year.
Okay. Dang. We got a new logo?
Yeah, we got a new logo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the O is the okay, the reactor. Okay, nice.
Looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think I'll give you the rest because it's the exciting stuff that you like.
All right. So let's see. After Armor Wars, so Ke Huy Quang from Every There Everywhere All at Once. Oh, that's such a long title, but he's announced to be in Loki season 2. They showed footage to the audience, right?
Yes, they did.
But essentially, footage for Loki season 2 included a lot more Kang in action from Jonathan Majors. So we'll see how that goes.
See.
I'm interested, but if you haven't figured
Loki
out,
wasn't bad. Well,
no, I'm interested. I'm interested.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it just feels longer. It feels like it just happened, but also it feels like it's been a while.
Oh, it's been a while. It's been a year.
Yeah.
Since Loki season
But that's what I'm
1,
saying.
yeah.
It's technically not that long ago.
No.
But it feels longer than a year for me. It feels like it's been a couple.
It's probably because COVID.
It's COVID. You're right.
It's COVID.
All right, and then Matt Shackman from WandaVision is set to direct Marvel Studios' Fantastic Four, and that is set to be in theaters November 8th, 2024. So they gave us date on that one. I guess we'll see.
So they only gave us the director, but no casting.
No casting.
No casting. Kevin said that the next Expo, Disney Expo, he'll reveal more.
I believe they just don't have it yet. Honestly, I truly believe they won't. Because they just dropped Reed Richards from Doctor Strange.
In Doctor Strange.
Multiverse Madness. They may want to just sit a bit and not just drop it too fast. That's fine. Okay.
I agree.
Next one, Echo just wrapped up filming. Our favorite man, Kingpin, Vincent. I always butcher his last name. Donofrio?
Donofrio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's returning as Kingpin and Echo with a bandage over his eye, which kind of matches the comics.
What
happened in the comics, so that's pretty cool.
Also, what happened in Hawkeye? So
this is coming out before what we're about to talk about next, right?
yes, Echo's supposed to be released next summer.
Okay.
Right behind Loki.
Right behind Loki. But
Yeah.
right before Daredevil Born Again, which begins filming in 2023 with 18 episodes. Oh my
18!
god. 18. It's good. I can't wait. Charlie Cox says he's excited to start again with Daredevil with double the amount of time. That is true. Because
Double.
yeah, each season was always like 10 episodes?
12 episodes.
No,
Yeah,
it was
10.
10.
12
I think it was always 10.
Oh, okay, 10.
It's always a sweet spot 10.
Netflix did 10, right?
Netflix did 10. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that.
I think the original cast is coming back.
I think so. They just haven't. Did they announce that actually? I just remember them saying Charlie Cox, but I don't remember if they said like everyone.
They didn't bring the rest of the cast. They just brought Charlie and Vincent.
Yeah.
There was a cute photo between Charlie and Vincent on stage, and they were hugging each other. I was just looking at the photo. I was like, wow, Daredevil and Kingpin.
Daredevil's about to get his back snapped.
I know.
It slammed against the wall. All right.
Jokes, but no, not jokes.
Jokes, but not jokes. New logo for Captain America: New World Order. This will be interesting. Tim Blake Nelson will return as the leader, Samuel Stearns, for Captain America: New World Order as the main villain, as seen in the Incredible Hulk. So the leader is, if no one remembers, Incredible Hulk had at the very end. He's the one with the. Is he the one with the big brain? Yeah, the big brain, right?
Yeah, the big brain. He was. Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming.
In the comics, he's green.
Yeah, he's green. In this one, he's just
a big brain
deformed person to an extent.
Yeah.
It was really quick. So it's kind of spoilery, but it's also like Incredible Hulk is old enough now that it's not a big deal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Carl Lumbly will return as Isaiah Bradley, so that's really cool to see.
I'm excited. As I'm editing stuff, sorry.
For my own sake.
Yeah.
Julius Ona describes it as a paranoid thriller. Danny Ramirez returns as the new Falcon. He was in.
Spoiler. He was in the TV show.
Yeah, he was in the TV show.
Yeah.
Because, yeah. So he's returning as the new Falcon. It makes sense. He was like very like techie and all that, and he kind of vibed with the whole. Not
everyone.
The actual, like, I was about to say the Falcon, but like the electronic Falcon that Falcon has. Anyway.
Words are hard.
Describing that is hard. Shira Haas has been cast as Israeli superheroine Sabra?
I think it's Sabra. Yeah.
Did they talk about the kind of what this is alluding to?
So everyone was saying that Captain America: New World Order is a sequel to the TV show, basically.
Okay, that's what I figured.
So no one knows the plot.
Yeah.
So
I just want to make sure if it was
much.
It makes sense that it's so you do kind of have to watch the TV show for this.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get at. So this one looks like you will have to watch it. It was good. You kind of just have to binge
okay,
it.
I think.
You kind of have to just binge it. But yeah.
Yeah.
Thunderbolts finally got essentially announced and teased, and who's in it. So it's gonna the cast so far is Valentina, who's played by Julia Louis Dreyfus. I cannot read that for a second. Yeah, Dreyfus. David Harbour returns as the Red Guardian. Hannah John Carmen returning as the Ghost, or is returning? Actually, was she also playing the Ghost? So this is where
I don't know where the Ghost came from.
No, that's from Ant-Man. No. The Ghost is from Ant-Man.
Yeah, the Ghost. Okay.
It was from Ant-Man 2.
Oh, 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's her.
I was forgetting if she was in the TV show.
I would check, but also it's just cool to see, like, so far we have Valentina, Red Guardian, Ghost. Wyatt Russell returns as U.S. agent. Olga Kurilenko.
Yes.
Is that the same girl That's Taskmaster.
I think so.
That's confusing because I thought it was all good and done with that, but I guess not.
I guess not.
But I guess not. Sebastian
not.
Stan is returning as Bucky
My man.
Barnes. But then Lawrence Pugh, wow.
My woman.
I was going to say. Is returning as Yelena. So this cast is really cool. It's essentially just a sequel, also kind of a sequel to, or they're pulling from Falcon Winter Soldier, but also the Black Widow movie.
Oh, yeah.
Or most of the cast is from that. So they kind of, now that I see the cast, I'm like, okay, they did sprinkle the idea of Valentina's like essentially being
Us.
Making the Suicide
Pulling
Squad
people
here,
in.
but called Thunderbolts. So they will start filming early 2023.
Yes, because Florence is currently filming Dune 2.
Dune 2, yes.
So, yeah. She didn't make it to this expo.
Yeah.
Due to filming. Yeah.
Was it not from the whole, like, debacle with the other movie, Veronica?
What do you mean? Oh, the Don't Worry, Darling.
Don't worry about it.
I love Florence for that.
Well, that's great. All right. And then finally, Brie Larson, Teyona Paris, and Iman Vellani, and the director Nia DaCosta just showed us the first trailer for the Marvels.
Marvels, yeah. They didn't give it to...
It was the audience, right?
Just the audience, yeah.
So when we say us, it's not us.
It's not us. But yeah, people said it was interesting.
Is it interesting? Because aren't they like flipping around?
Yeah, exactly. They were flipping around.
That'll be interesting. I guess I don't know what to expect, but I'm also not the biggest Captain Marvel fan in all honesty.
We'll see.
I just hope they kind of flesh her character out a bit more, because hers kind of felt copy pasted a little bit. But again, what is comic books? Like, I'm gonna be honest. What is comic books? Copy and paste here and there. Let's be real.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see. But that's everything from Marvel. I am excited.
Was there anything that you wanted to see? Because this was a lot.
What I actually wanted to see was when they dropped Thunderbolts, then they showed the cast, which they did, and I really wanted to just be like, oh, Ryan Reynolds just walks out and be like, oh, hey, what's up? And I'm like, oh my god. Or no, not even Ryan Reynolds. They just have him coming out in the suit.
In the suit.
And boom.
I feel like he will be in it.
He'll probably be in the second one. They probably have to do Deadpool the movie first. And then he'll make because they got to set him up, and then he could probably be, if there's a second one, there probably is going to be a second one. He'll probably be in the second one.
Phase 6 got it.
Yes.
Or Phase 7 got it.
I don't know anymore. I guess. Oh, so that's everything from D23, right? So far?
Oh, yeah, that's everything. Yeah.
They
did some, like, Avatar 2, but I don't really care about Avatar, and that was, like, the last thing.
It's fine. What are you most excited for out of all of this?
Listen, Mandalorian,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of that.
Yep.
Mandalorian, really excited about that. Percy Jackson and Olympians,
That's for me.
Really excited about that. I'm excited about everything Marvel, but I think Daredevil takes the cake. Just a smidge.
Yes.
Just a smidge.
Yes.
I heard a little rumor, actually, that Henry Cavill was going to be in Loki season 2, but not confirmed nor denied from either party. So I don't know what's going on. Also, maybe someone photoshopped it, but they there's a picture on Twitter. I feel like Twitter is like really tricky about it. Because there's like Photoshop. A lot of people were at this expo, and they were showing the clip of like Fantastic Four, like the cast, right?
Yeah.
And Henry Cavill's face is on it.
That's what people are talking about. They would like to see that. We'll see.
I don't know. Yeah, but that's what I'm excited about. Those are the rumors I heard. But what are you excited about?
I'm excited for. Let's see. I'll kind of try to pick one from each just to do a funny. I'm I'm interested to see. So for live action, Disney live action, I'm interested to see something with Mufasa and Snow White, kind of, because I'm interested.
Gal Gadot, got it. Your wife should be really happy about that. Got it.
She knows. Pixar. I'm very excited about the. I'm curious about Inside Out too. I'm not like hyped, but I'm more excited about like, I guess Elemental, because that looks really cool.
Oh yeah, it looks like the next big thing.
Looks like it's the next big thing. I'm super excited about Wish from the Disney Animation Studio. That's cool.
Looks good.
I think that I'm sucker for that. Star Wars. I'm excited for most of that stuff. I'm really excited for Tales of the Jedi just because it's like prequel stuff. But also, I need to. I think the issue is I need to watch stuff to be caught up.
Yeah.
I'm not. But otherwise, yes, Mandalorian season 3, and then I do need to watch Visions. Percy Jackson is like, out of all the extra stuff, that is like my go-to.
That's up there.
That's up there.
It's up there.
Super up there. A lot of the Marvel stuff, it's one of those. So I think I'm starting to hit the point where I'm obviously excited for Daredevil Born Again, but I think that's because it's just because I like Daredevil, and
it was such a good TV show.
Yes. It was formulated well, written very well. It was a lot of good action and everything, so I hope they keep it up. Everything else, we've hit the point where I think there's just a lot, but it feels like a lot of like just extensions. I think I want them. I really wish they could start exploring more new stuff. Like, I think one thing like the oh my god, I can't remember his name all of a sudden. But it's like I could see all these like characters, but I wish I could explore more characters, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it feels like.
Does it feel more saturated? It feels a little more saturated to me.
It feels saturated, but it also feels like the backlog of Marvel right now still. Like, I'm excited for like Kang and everything, but it's also hard when I don't know. I mean,
we did talk about this in one of our episodes, but basically phase 4 is like set up, right?
It is set up, but it still feels like even now when all the stuff that they announced, it still feels like it's partial setup. I guess that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's not hitting the big stuff. Like, I want to see, okay, I guess I wanted to see X-Men. I wanted to see more Fantastic Four. I wanted to see, like, just bigger stuff. Because to me right now, it just feels like a lot of still fillery-esque stuff. Like, yeah. I'm excited for, like, Secret Wars, for instance, for the idea of Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion.
I'm excited for the idea, but I don't think it as per Thor, Love and Thunder, they're pulling from really big stories in the comics, but they can't do it
in 6 episodes.
Oh yeah, this one's a show, maybe.
Just TV show, yeah.
Well, I guess the impact is not the same, or I guess we'll see. But we'll see, because in the comic they handled Secret Invasion like it was one of those like, no, you could not trust anyone. It's probably going to be the same idea where like it's thrillery because you can't trust, you don't know who to trust, who's who, all this kind of stuff. But the big part was always you got to see the big characters of like, oh, Captain America or like Iron Man was being copied, but you wouldn't know if that was the real them or not type deal, right? So
yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see where it goes.
We'll see where it goes. Like, I'm excited, but it's like still I'm starting to become more cautious.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, they're just dropping so much, and I think it's because like Disney Plus
essentially gives them another avenue.
If you are a subscriber, it gives Disney and Marvel another avenue to just expand. I feel like sometimes they're expanding too much.
Yeah.
And like I mean we can talk about this in another episode, obviously. Yeah, but like just to get into it, basically phase 1 to 3, the first 10 years of like MCU, I think the thrill of it for us was like going at midnight, watching the movie with no spoilers. There's literally no Twitter.
There's so much that
Instagram.
We just wanted to like, there was kind of, but it was.
Well, there was, but like we couldn't. There was no.
It was more like we wanted
basically news outlet that could spoil it for us.
Yeah, or like there wasn't much that there was more like, there's probably more speculation on what could be versus what is happening. right now, right?
Yeah.
So like right now we know what is happening, and I think that's just a mixed bag. But
Yeah.
I'm excited,
And
but
and obviously we just had just the movies, and they came out three times a year.
Yeah.
Like it was just a different formula,
different
and stuff.
format.
So I think,
yeah. So I think.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. For me, it's probably just more of an over. You're right. It is probably more of an oversaturated like thing. Like I didn't feel.
Yeah.
It was funny because people felt that when the movies came out, but I didn't feel that way. How it was just superhero fest. But now I kind of do. But I also get that now it is actually just a franchise at this point that we just follow along. So.
But I think it's because now we added movie or TV shows that you may or may not have to watch for, other things. So it's now all like connected in like little dots. So I think it's like harder to follow.
Yeah. Or it's a lot more to keep up.
But also, it's a lot more to keep up, I think.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Otherwise, it's still pretty cool. Still see this. It's great to see how they went over time. It's great to see like how much got dropped this weekend. Like honestly, overall, it's actually great. Like when you really think about it, Disney's got so much.
Oh yeah.
And they're handling it pretty well, I will say.
And they're getting into the anime world. And we'll get into that in one of our news dumps.
Get into that one in our news dump.
Yeah.
I mean, cool, but we'll talk about it later.
It's another episode.
Don't worry about it. But we should close it off. Do you have any other closing thoughts?
No.
Okay. Before we start going on a tangent. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Patreon at NgoVo Convo, and NgoVo Convo. If you don't know how to spell our last names, it's right above my name or right above my head with all the names. Anyway.
Words are hard.
If you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button and notification bell to get updates for when we upload. And subscribe. Big red button below me. Below her, not me.
Yes.
But yeah, let us know how we're doing, what you want to see next, and bye.
Bye.
Bye.